Greetings to you, beautiful soul family. If you're watching this and staying instead of just scrolling, you are likely to feel your soul and alignment to what I'm saying, what comes through from my soul to yours. Souls communicating to each other, also via the voice of the human, because it's all one. Soul embodied means the human expresses the soul. Yeah. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? How are you going, integrating these recent shifts and upgrades and embodying, integrating, bringing it in, because we are birthing the new, from being the new, from the inside out. And let's share some water together. Return to origin water, assisting our return to origin, helping our restructuring with structured water, living water, like the waters I'm coming to you from today. The ocean, it's a big swell coming in, big energy, big waves, more land taken. It's coming quite high up, the tide. You can see the erosion going higher. Also, as I always share about the plastic bottles, there's so many plastic bottles. I shared that yesterday in a story. So many millions of bottles of plastic dropped into the ocean. You know, and if no one picks this up, if I don't pick it up and take it, or somebody else, this will go into there. And the ocean is full with plastic. And we are the ocean, we are all one. So no wonder they are finding all these microplastics in human bodies. So again, to change, to be the change, we change away from plastic and throw away bottles to having our own machines to make our own water, filtering it, enlivening it, structuring it, so it is super beneficial for our body and our cells, so that we can rebirth. Because if we don't have the right water, it's really hard for our body to shift. So the last few days I shared some very short reels that were also made with AI, where I turn into flying, or where I dissolve in water, or where codes shift into water out of my hands. You know, we are shifting in energy into a lighter way of being, into a more playful way of being, when we have been doing and done the hard work. The hard work is embodying our shadow, doing the shadow work, seeing ourselves fully, seeing the other fully, seeing reality fully, realizing. Now this is what stops most relationships. They come to a point where all the masks are falling, but it's very hard if people haven't seen themselves to even see the other and to stay present with the other. Love isn't just one thing. Love is everything. We are love. And we have also been running on very distorted programs until we don't anymore. The scarcity programs run so deep. Yeah, and I'm noticing that in the community I've joined and affiliated with, so many of us in there are clearing the programs. Let me just open my beautiful rainbow umbrella. grateful. Yeah, we need to clear those programs. If we bypass them, they are still in the unconscious, and the unconscious is what creates our reality. So when people join and they also expect immediately to see this or that, sometimes that doesn't happen because the current reality is still reflecting the old mindset and the old unconscious patterns. Yeah, so not giving up and staying present and working on these unconscious programs is the key. And then there are 20-year-olds who don't even have these programs anymore because the parents have already cleared them. Like my son, my daughter, they don't have the programs anymore that I have, because that's what ancestral healing does. We clear those programs. We are the chain breakers. And they come in and they go immediately, blaze through. Yeah. So for me, I am just totally driven by my soul and by embodying my soul. Yeah, and by just allowing the shift, allowing, receiving the codes, receiving the water, returning to my feminine nature because I'm in a woman body, with my masculine integrated because we are all yin and yang, my 3 brains united, and creating the new by being the new, not from scarcity, not from hustle, not from rushing or pushing or comparing, but just being this oceanic consciousness, where we all move as one. We are one ocean, many waves. We are each unique, like every water drop is unique. Yeah. So we also need to activate ourselves through speaking, through being really consciously aware. Yeah, activating. We activate with money as well. Money, utilizing it as a sign of appreciation, as a tool for activating, and to let it flow like water, not holding on to it, but really opening to the river, to the income stream or streams. We just have to open to all possibilities. And to open, we need to let go of the limitations. We need to take the caps off and limit ourselves, like the sky, like the ocean, like the sand. Infinite sand, corns. Yeah, infinity. We are infinite beings on a soul level, never born, never died, infinite, eternal. Yeah. And creating legacy means to break the chains. Creating legacy means, yeah, to become totally unkept on the inside, in our consciousness, in all our belief systems cleared, to be free and abundant like our true essence is, unmasked, authentic, real, flowing like water, returning to the flow of life. Yeah, returning to who we've always been. All these programs of giving away our energy, of being in scarcity, of struggling, of rushing, of, yeah, not a reciprocal flow That's all outdated. Being locked into scarcity and slavery programs and war programs and superiority programs and so on. It's all illusions and it's all outdated. It's not who we truly are. So to shift, we need to clear this density, and that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now collectively, globally, universally, galactically. Deep, deep purging, and we can feel it in our own body. And so I'm assisting it with this water. It hydrates me so deeply that I can detox it, the hydration so deeply, and going into my cells opens up codes, water codes, which I share, like in my reel, in the short video. I open my hands and the water literally comes out of my heart. I share the Aqua Phoenix codes, which is the rebirthing with water and returning to origin. Yeah. It's our medicine. Yeah. So, today, beautiful Cancerian day. We're just coming out of the new moon energy. End of the months of June, if we go by the Gregorian calendar, but we are still in the wave spell of the yellow human. Me as electric serpent, red electric serpent with a blue hand. Our compatibility is a yellow human, and I've had quite a few very close relationships being the yellow human. That relating has helped me embody my humanity, embody my human self. Beautiful, healing blue hands. Yeah, and my electric serpent energy, we activate each other and have been bringing exactly to each other, soul-wise and human-wise, what we needed. There's this beautiful seagull flying in, one of the ones that have only one foot. There's many of them here. I've never seen so many like this year. It's my beautiful friend. Yeah. They fly in. So my soul tribe is in all bodies, human, animals, nature, unlimited. Our unlimited self, unkept, infinite potential, multidimensional self. Yeah. Yeah. Continuously we are upgrading. And many of us Blu-rays, yeah, we've been so deeply for a long time embodying through feeling, linking our spirit and our soul, and feeling, and coming fully online. We are teachers through our embodiment. Everywhere we walk, even if nobody watches, also if no one watches this video, everybody watches it and everything. This is an activation for the field, because my energy is not a contractual force. It's not I give you this, you give me that. My energy is activating, my energy is connecting, my energy is wholesome, and it's part of the receptive flow. It gives, it receives, it gives, it receives, and it can come from anywhere, anywhere and anyone. That took a while to free myself from. That helicopter bringing energy, bringing blessings, everything. Everything is giving to me, everything is receiving from me. That is a receptive flow. That is the divine unconditional love, the divine mother energy, divine father, divine child. The ocean is like that. Anywhere I go, I bring myself fully and I receive fully. Yeah. There's a beautiful aqua phoenix flying in. There she is. Black and white, yin and yang, snake birds. Always comes in the right moment, sharing with me as I share here fully with everyone and everything, with all that is, because I am and we are all that is. We are it. We are that we have been always seeking. Yeah, in my direct link with source energy, that's where we are returning to. Connecting and uniting with our soul, with our divinity, our divine pure energy. Let's return to innocence, returning to our purity, our innocence. We were not born sinners. What a ridiculous program that is. Yeah, making humans feel guilty and holding them. Yeah, the conditions, the conditionings, wow. So, this beautiful angel coming in, sharing her energy. So I share my love with her. Yeah. More coming in. More of my beautiful friends. So much love. They're not just seagulls. They are beautiful master souls in seagull bodies. A lot of them, I always say to my guinea pigs when they transition, I meet you again at the beach, because I feel they come back, many of them come back as birds. We can also all shift and shape shift. Yeah. So ancestors and masters and angels can visit us through the animals. That's why animal cruelty is beyond understandable, and yeah. Anyway, lots of karma playing out. Lots of karma playing out. Lots of purging of the shadow stuff and the old. Oh, and look at these beautiful waves rolling in. This new energy rolling in. This water's connecting all our planets. So we are in this magical shift. The magical shift of what we have never been in before, ever. And many of us who were part of the first humans here now at this time, and all the technologies we have already available, and all the technologies that are emerging. The seagull shaking herself free, she's working with us. Yeah, releasing. Thank you. So that's two with the return to origin water, the Kangen water, as I was guided, needed it. I needed it from the moment I got it and have been drinking it. And those of you who resonate as well. And we need it however long we need it. And there is more technologies coming out. Just turn my volume off of the beeping. So hydrogen motors and so on are coming out. You know, we are meant to run on free energy, not solar, not electrical vehicles with batteries that pollute the earth, solar panels that pollute the earth, wind farms that kill animals and pollute the earth, Like that is not green energy. That's nonsense. It's polluting and more damaging. But we didn't know. Like, we only know, please forgive them because they don't know what they are doing until they do. Yeah, consciousness, if we are not conscious and we think at first it's good, before we have also felt and been soul connected, anything can be sold to us if we are not clear. So the Kangen water also is very green. The machines are very green because you don't need all of these cleaning material then anymore. You save the planet a lot, and by us turning back to clarity, we then come fully into our creativity. My creativity is coming so online, you know, and yes, this is not for everybody, just for you who resonate. I don't need to manipulate you or pitch you or sell to you. I'm just telling you how it is for me, and if you resonate, then you resonate, and if you don't, you don't. I've been utilizing it to get clear, to clear my programs, to get healthy, and to return back to my origin, as the name promises. Yeah. So, I'm also not selling my soul, and I'm not, this is, New Earth is not business as usual. I'm soul embodied, soul embodying deeper and deeper. And this is not the old way of business. This is soul aligned sharing, servicing, creating. We need to be in full creative flow. And we can't be in full creative flow when we are hustling, when we are stressed, and when we are, ego-driven or fear-driven. So, soul-aligned leadership, soul-aligned sacred livelihood creation, serving humanity and serving Earth, and rebirthing. Yeah. And if you resonate and you are part of my soul family, and you feel to come deeper in, then get in touch. You know where I am. It's so easy, and we have to let go of that everything has to be difficult. We are just here to live, to be fully alive, and to love, and to be in union, and to stop the bullshit, really. So, tapping in to the stream and receiving is what we need to do. And then we fly together like those birds in a formation. There they are. Each wing flap supporting each other. We're not in it for ourselves anymore in the New Earth. We are truly about sharing and co-creating, so that we can all live happily and free and be there with our families. Yeah. Because one day they will be old, and then you've missed them if you are not with them. It goes faster than you think when they are little. Any year you miss or you waste is gone. If you drop them off every morning at childcare and pick them up at night, or just some of the days, while they are so little and really wanting and needing to be with you, with us all, it's gone. You can never get that back. Never get that back. That to me is worth more than anything. And for our inner child and our life in this body, so precious, it can end any moment. Yeah, it's not granted we have 80, 100 or 200 years, especially not if we don't take the time to soul embody. We need space for that, and energy and courage. If you keep distracting with work and hustling, it's gone. You missed all the connections, all the fun. It's gone, it's done. All the old, oh, I do that when I'm retired. My grandparents did that They created legacy after the war, built everything up and created legacy. Yeah, and then they were retired. And I traveled with them. I got to travel with them and spend time with them. They were leading me and I was leading them. We had time together. But when I was little, they never had time. They were building up the legacy. So grateful to our ancestors, because they have prepared the way for us. If they wouldn't have done that, we wouldn't be here like we are. And now it's up to us to break the next chains in a very responsible way, really stopping the hustling and taking usage of what is available of the technology today, that we don't need to spend hours and hours and hours in factories and in offices away from the family. My aunt, she spent her whole life away from her children. The grandmother was raising the children. You never get that back again. It creates all kinds of disconnection and problems. Tja, it's gone. I was very grateful for my mother, who was always with us. I have experienced love and presence always. And this is my tribe. We are here. I was raised like that, so I can share it with you. I can hold you in that because I haven't been abandoned. I have experienced true unconditional love and presence. That's why I can hold you in that. That's why I can hold beings when they are transitioning, when they are dying, when they are rebirthing. Yeah, I can hold another one in that animal or human because of the love I am and I have been embodying all my life and many lifetimes. I am a love angel, and the beings which don't talk or think, the animals, they can feel it and they trust me and they know and they come to me and they die with me, they rebirth with me. This is the most sacred moment. Not because I've shown them a certificate or because I have shown them this or because I have a doctor title. No, because I have a spiritual presence that those beings that don't talk or think or need that stuff, they recognize and they know. Yeah. And so that's our remembering and our realizing. When we realize who we truly are, the status we have in the spiritual realm, which is our true power, not our doctor title down here or whichever title or rank, but our spiritual rank. That's what truly matters. That cannot be bought, that cannot be faked. And we saw during COVID how much could be faked. Fake IDs and fake this, fake that. So we cannot fake in the spiritual world. And this is not spiritual bypassing. This is true spiritual realization. We have a spiritual rank. And when we remember who we truly are, we remember and we get acknowledged. We will be shown. That can be through feathers given by certain birds. That can be animals coming to us and they tell us. And when we are open without all this bullshit in us, when we are not full of shit anymore, not full of bullshit anymore, then we can really realize who we are and where we are at. And there's no I'm better than you or whatever. We've all earned our places truly in the spiritual realm. It's not fake. I'm not a certain rank because I've traveled to so many destinations or or people's body counts or people's certificates. All this nonsense ego stuff has no value whatsoever in the spiritual realm. In the spiritual realm, our ranks have to be truly earned through our deep, deep presence and work, the real work of our true soul's journey. It cannot be fake, it cannot be bought, it cannot be manipulated. That's our true essence, our true rank. And eventually, as we embody our soul and our spirit, it cannot be any other way but be reflected in our outer life. As I shared, often our current outer reality is reflecting past programs and belief systems. So if you are hustling, struggling, being homeless, being in poverty or whatever, or relationships, divorced or this or that, it's part of the soul's journey. It doesn't say who you truly are. But when we switch that and embody our soul, then our outer life changes. Gradually, because it's very dense down here. And now as we embody our soul, it becomes lighter and lighter and lighter. Some months ago I wouldn't have made these AI videos, but they were actually really fun to make, and they amuse me. And they feel so light. And it went so easy and quick. So it's time to be light and have fun. That's enlightenment. Yeah, and to live fully and freely the love that we truly are. Together. Yeah. In unity. Unity is a community. That's why community has the word unity in it. All the words show us. Kangen means return to origin. It shows us. It's 51 years old. It's not a scam. It's a way into the new. The way into the new. And we are riding the waves of ascension. We are riding the waves. Yeah. So let's drink again. Every day the things come through in a more grounded, clear way. Every day I'm more clearer, every moment. So I'm going to go very soon into that ocean, throw myself into there. I receive the water codes. I let my water codes activate, and I'm giving into the grid. Like right now, this goes into the grid and goes to all of you. If you made it so far to here and taken the time to feel and listen, thank you. You are part of the returning bird tribes. You're part of my soul tribe. We're part of the one ocean. And we are all in our own divine timing. You can listen to this in a year and it's still timeless. You can listen to it tomorrow and maybe it doesn't click yet, and maybe you revisit again in a year or so and it clicks. I have no attachment. You do what you need to do, and I do what my soul guides me. And we meet in the alignment, not from pushing or pulling or chasing. We meet in the alignment. That's the only way in the new earth. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's take a few breaths. With every breath, breathing us deeper into the body. Exhaling into the body, breathing ourselves in, drinking ourselves in, moving ourselves in. Oh, these waves are just incredible to watch. I'm so grateful I came. I wanted to stay in bed because the upgrades are so strong, I wanted to just stay in bed and be warm, and my daughter, bless her, got me out here, and I'm so grateful I'm here, which I knew, of course, also when I left. So leaving our comfort zones, going to the water, doing the work. If I wouldn't have left, I wouldn't be speaking this to you. And if you want to activate it further, you can also share an activation in the way of money. You can find my Wise link and my PayPal link. It's an activation. If you feel appreciation and you want to activate it deeper, feel free to send, because we are activating the money flow, the abundance. Whichever number you feel, every number is an activation. This is a new, operating in the new earth. We activate with money, we show our appreciation, we connect. Money is an energy, and we share it, and the numbers, they are angel numbers, and they activate a certain frequency. And my energy is not a contractional energy. My energy is precious and valuable. I'm sharing this here with you freely because my soul is guided to. And you can share freely in whichever way. You are also sharing by listening, by sharing, by uptaking it, what I'm saying, by shifting yourself. And the old was like, I only give you this if you pay me. That's outdated. I give this, and if you want to activate it stronger, activate it fully for yourself, you can send an activation in the way of money. As well. And we are flowing, we are getting this all into a flow and reprogramming it. It's the same with the machines. When you buy the Kangen machine or the Anespa or the MGuard, you activate your field. You invest in yourself by that. You get machines that change your health and your life. You activate yourself. And you then also, the money you pay goes to a few people. You activate the field as well. And by that you are receiving. And the exchange and flow is put into action. You are receiving so much help, energy, mentorship, community, and then it keeps flowing and flowing, and then we are getting bigger and bigger. We are finding our soul tribes through that. This is high quality, high impact. We are shifting the old word from high ticket around as well. This is high quality, high integrity, highest potential, highest embodiment, high integration, of our higher self embodying. That's the ticket to the high, ticket to the higher self, high ticket. Alrighty, I am gonna go now and swim and let this water clear my head and wash through me the powerful energy of love and life through the water, through the ocean. There is nothing like going into the ocean and not just dipping our feet in or our toes, but going fully in, no matter how cold. There's nothing as cleansing and invigorating than that, as is drinking this water for the inside of my body. The ocean, of course, comes in too, through my cells, through my breath, through my whole body. There's another helicopter coming, a bit more activation. So we are letting go of the helicopter parenting, helicopter relationship, helicopter, yeah, anyway. Bless the helicopters, such a blessing, transporting injured people or whatever. Yeah, anyway. Tap the head on both the hemispheres, the heart and the belly, linking the three brains. And as I speak, you are upgrading and you are resetting. Not about doing anything. It happens all. Beyond what we see, without doing, just open to receive and allow. Allow to receive, allow the changes. Yeah, soft and receptive and flowing. Yeah. Sending so much love and blessings into the grid with this and into the field. And thank you so much, and I truly appreciate you, and yeah, the deep unconditional love. Everybody is just a mirror of who we are. We are all one. Yeah, truly one. So, see you again very soon. And I'm excited to make some more funny, light, weird videos. They are fun. I hope you enjoy them. And I see you soon. Have a magical day or night wherever you are. Take good care of this body temple and your precious soul merging with your body, your spirit, sacred spirit.